lot of people, when they're making content on social media, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, they aim for virality. But in this video, I'm going to be explaining why I'm actively avoiding virality and why I'm choosing instead to build an audience and create a community. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Randall Branch. I create content about fitness, business, and personal growth, and I use authentic self-expression as my guide to do so. A lot of people in today's day and age are making content and aims to go viral. They want to design content that's aimed to, support the masses and to entertain, but I'm choosing instead to be able to create content that provides value to a specific avatar of people. I'd rather have 1,000 people who genuinely connect to who I am, can connect to what I have going on, 1,000 people who find value in the content I create about fitness, about business, about personal growth, than to just make a video that gets millions of views and there's a whole bunch of people that don't really align themselves with what I have going on. I believe when you chase virality, you're oftentimes missing value and instead choosing to entertain. And I believe both can be true. I believe you can provide value and entertain. But my goal with building my YouTube community is, number one, to provide value, and then number two, to build an audience. Whether that audience be 1,000 subscribers, whether it be 15,000 subscribers, whether it be 15 subscribers. Right now it's at 26 subscribers. My goal right now is to be able to provide value to those subscribers, not to chase virality. I believe an audience comes with value. I'm able to provide the value that I know I can provide. There's no way in the world that I won't, in due time, bring the audience that comes with it, because it's just, the audience is going to be a consequence of the value. Same thing with money. It's like value is what's provided, and then money is what comes from the value. So the audience will come from the value. So my goal, my main purpose with YouTube, with social media, is to provide value. It's not to chase virality. I want to have 1,500, 3,000, 5,000 subscribers who actually can take value from what I'm providing with information and lessons I've learned with fitness, with business, with personal growth, than to have a video just blow up and I'm attracting a whole bunch of different people that aren't aligned with the purpose that I have for my community. When someone finds a video that I have about fitness, about business, about personal growth, about a workout plan, about what I've learned in business, about what I've learned through self-development, I want them to be able to connect with what I have and to have a genuine interest with the specific topic that I posted about. And I want them to be able to find me because they have a genuine interest in improving their life, just like I am actively in the quest of improving my life as well. To me, it's infinitely more valuable for me to be able to create content that people can connect with and that people could take and use bits and pieces of the content I make to improve different aspects of their life within fitness, within business, within personal growth, than just optimizing my videos to be the most viral. Now, when I say this, does that give me an excuse or a break to not, improve the quality of my content and become a better speaker, which I'm working on? No, it doesn't, because I need to get better. And I understand also with getting better, I could build an audience. With that being said, also with me being a business owner and with me taking content creation seriously and doing this full time, does that obviously, I need to be able to have an audience so that I can do this full time, right? Yeah. But the audience comes with the work. The audience comes with the videos. The audience comes with building the community. For me, the audience isn't going to come from just one video that I post. And if it happens, it happens. But I promise you that's not the goal. The goal for me is to be able to become a better speaker, to be able to provide value, and to be able to use 3 areas of my life that I spend my 16 waking hours invested in, with fitness, with business, with personal growth, be able to provide that value. I'm actively building a community of people who are serious about pursuing excellence within fitness, within business, within personal growth. So I don't want anybody to subscribe to me or to even, interact with my videos that don't align with that. I want to have a community of people where we're all on the same mission, on the same purpose. We're pursuing excellence. Fitness, business, and personal growth are all 3 separate things, but at the same time, all 3 of them are connected because they all require the same mundane tasks for us to be able to progress in those areas. Those small tasks that we make in the fitness world are the same small tasks that we make in the business world, and the same small tasks that we make when we're working on improving our self-development and things of that nature. They're mundane, they're boring. I don't like using the word boring, I like using the word mundane. It's not flashy, it's not cute. I've been eating the same thing for the last 2 weeks every day. It's not cute. It's not, it's not viral content. It's work. It's repetition, it's boring. For me, I talk about authentic self-expression in my mission statement. And what authenticity means to me, what authentic self-expression means to me is me being myself, not diluted, not changing my core values for the sake of views, for the sake of being liked, for the sake of fitting in. So with me being authentic to myself, if viewers come with that, cool. Viewers are gonna come regardless. But if a lot of viewers come with that, cool. If a little bit of viewers come with that, cool. But I need to be authentic to who I am, and chasing virality isn't conducive with that, right? What's conducive with me being authentic to who I am is me providing value in the areas that I focus on in my life. And that's my main goal with building my community. I even had to ask myself a few weeks ago, I've only been making content consistently for a few weeks, and how long are you willing to be able to do the work that's required to build your community, man? Like, are you gonna be just one of these people that just hops on the camera for a little bit, doesn't see the traction that they're looking for, and then just jumps off? Or are you gonna be able to stick to it and consistently improve, consistently work on ways to provide more value, to package your content in better ways, right? To improve, to really obsess over the things that will get you to the next level in this field. Recently I have a drop for my clothing line coming out next Monday. So I've been focused on that, but I've been really focused on fitness right now. And I'm like, I'm balancing a few different things, right? And I understand that it's important to be able to focus on just a couple things and really lock in on it. But it's really let me know that, man, like, I really need to maximize my 16 hours I'm up, because I don't have time to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. And there's nothing wrong with going viral, but it's just not my goal. It's not my mission. A lot of times we find out that if we do things in a way that's authentic to how we see things, other doors start to open on our path, on our journey. So my goal is for me to be able to be authentic on the camera with providing value. And if virality comes with that, cool. If steady, slow progress comes with that, cool. I'm willing to take whatever comes with it. But what is the goal mission? The goal mission is for me to be able to use authentic self-expression to provide value in fitness and business and personal growth. Anything that deviates from that goal means I'm not being authentic to who I am. That's why I had to get on camera and show videos of me being fat, regardless of how ridiculous I looked. That's why I have to get on here and talk about how I've messed up with women and, sleeping around a lot and, just being distracted and just giving into instant gratification with food and with sexual pleasure. I have to get on here and talk about that, right? I have to get on here and talk about the mistakes I made in business, waiting a couple years to take social media seriously. If you guys haven't seen that video, I talk about the 2 critical lessons I've learned from my first 2 years of business. And that video, I'm being honest, man, I waited way too long to get on social media. I was waiting for things to just fall in my lap, for people to just find me, for people to knock on my door and figure out who I am, instead of me being like, nah, man, I'm putting myself on Snapchat, on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. I'm everywhere. I'm on X. We gonna run it up. No matter how long it takes, we're gonna be in it, right? So I need to talk about that. That's my journey. And that's what I want to share. Now, can I get better with making my thumbnails and making my, the packaging? Packaging could always be improved. But, I want to be authentic for you guys, man. I want to be genuine. I don't want to just be putting on a facade for the camera and then off camera I'm struggling. No, like, I'm going to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I'm not going to lie, like, recently has been good, because what we realized in our journey is, we say good and bad and ugly, but a lot of the bad and ugly is we cause on ourselves. Like, it's our fault. And I don't self-sabotage no more, so just off of not self-sabotaging, I'm living a better life. Now, are things going to come up that are out of my control? Yes. But 90% of the things that happen to us, I believe, from my experience, and I am young, but from my experience, what I hear from other people, and even from the mistakes I've made, 90% of that stuff is self-inflicted. 90% of it is self-inflicted. So because I've been able to limit the self-inflicted, the self-sabotaging wounds that were happening to me when I was younger, I'm good right now. I just got to stay focused and stay on track. Right? So I'm in a good spot right now, but let's say something happens with my business. Let's say something happens in my fitness journey. Let's say something happens in my personal growth journey. I want to be able to get on here and talk to y'all about that without having to worry about, oh, what's up with the viewership, or, how can I do this in a way to, like, I'm not trying to do all that. Can I work on the packaging? Yes. But the main goal of this channel, the main goal of me building my community is to use authentic self-expression. I'm gonna keep on saying it again and again, to provide value with fitness, with business, and with personal growth. It's not to go viral, right? Now, with doing content creation full-time and my business full-time, do people need to know about me, and do I need to build an audience? Yes. Do I need to build a community? Yes. But we're gonna do that in an authentic manner. Like I didn't realize when I first started my business, I didn't realize how many people would buy Instagram followers. Like there's so many people that buy Instagram followers and they're not building a community. And I'm not in it for that. And when I say I'm not in it for certain things, that don't mean that the other way is right or wrong. But I don't want to, my Randall Branch collection, Instagram only has 200 followers. I don't want to buy 800 or 8,000 followers and get closer to 8,000 or closer to 10,000 followers. I want to build a community from the ground up. We'll get to the 8,000 to 10,000 followers. But it's about building the community, man. Even with talking about personal growth, and I'm so against instant gratification, and I'm gonna make a video on why I don't believe in cheat meals or anything like that. That's gonna be my next video. But I'm so against instant gratification, and I believe virality is like me. Even wanting virality is me wanting instant gratification. Like I dang near don't even want to even have any traction until the end of 2025. Like Randall, how long can you do something that you know is gonna work for you without seeing the fruits of your labor? Like, man, that's why nobody's in shape. Like, that's why nobody's in shape, because it's how long can you delay, like, guys, like delaying gratification is everything, man. But it's like, even with making content, obviously I need to get better and stuff like that. But it's like, man, how long can you do this without even seeing the fruits of your labor? How long can you just stick it out? And I promise you, if you can stick things out, you already won, because 99% of people can't even stick for anything for a couple weeks, a couple months, because they want to see the fruits of their labor immediately. And they're not realizing that they're sowing seeds that need to be watered. And they're making mistakes, and they're learning lessons from their mistakes that will help them not only in the endeavors that they're physically in right now, but also in the endeavors that they'll get into later in life. It gets deep, man. But it's like, man, I want to be able to build a community. I don't want to worry about virality. So I'm making this video because somebody had asked me, okay, how do you feel about virality? Do you need to go viral? Do you need to? And I'm like, no, I need to make better content. I need to work on my packaging. But I want to be able to be in front of the people that I need to be in front of. I'm not worried about trying to do things the way other people do things. I'm not worried about fitting into a specific niche. I am the niche. Randall Branch is the niche. Fitness, business, and personal growth. It's not just fitness. It's not just business. It's not just personal growth. Can I make like strictly fitness content and talk about like if I made a specific if I just stuck with fitness and I made videos, I searched, okay, what are the popular fitness videos right now? And I just stuck with that. I could probably blow this channel up to like 1,000 subscribers. It's summertime. Everybody's working and getting in shape. But no, I'm not even on that type of stuff right now. The next fitness content that I'm gonna drop is gonna be like in-person vlogs. And in-person vlogs usually work better for people who actually have personal brands that people are already invested in. What I mean by that is more people are gonna want to see a Chris Bumstead gym vlog than a Randall Branch gym vlog, because people already know who Chris Bumstead is. But guess what? I'm still gonna drop a gym vlog next time. I don't care how many views it gets. I don't care. You know why? Because in 10 years when I built my community, I want my guys to be able to look back on that and see, okay, look, man, Randall did it too. Randall started from zero. So it's about building the community, man. It's not about just chasing virality, just doing what's popular right now. It's about sticking things out. It's about building a community. It's about delaying gratification. It's about being authentic to who we are. And I'm going to drop this summer, I'm going to be in my apartment this summer. I'm going to go into the little study room. I'm going to get me a whiteboard, and I'm going to write my whole framework from how I'm using authentic self-expression to win in fitness and business and personal growth. Framework changed my life. How you could use authentic self-expression to kill every domain in life that you're looking to conquer. Realizing that although you need to be a willing learner, you have the building blocks for what it takes to be able to pursue excellence in different domains of life. Right? And I'm going off on a tangent, man. I need to get better at making my videos more concise. I'm learning, y'all, so work with me. But yeah, man, virality, no. We're going to build this community nice and slow. No matter how long it takes. If it takes 5 days, cool. If it takes 5 years, cool. But we're going to build this community. And I'm dedicating all my time. I'm going to sleep 8 hours. And I'm going to use my other 16 hours. And I'm going to dedicate that time to improving myself in fitness. To improving myself with business. And improving myself in personal growth. I'm spending all my 16 hours doing that. I'm not watching sports. I'm not just sleeping around and giving women all these pieces of my time. I'm not even dealing with family that much. I'm focusing on what matters, what's on my plate. And I'm going to document this journey for you guys. And we're going to build this community, man. And I'm going to be patient. But I'm going to be impatient with my inputs. But I'm going to be patient with my outputs. No matter how long it takes. And I'm not going to be trying to copy other people. And I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. I hop on Instagram, and again, when I say stuff like this, there's no shot towards people because you gotta get it how you live it, right? You gotta get it. But man, like everybody, like there's nobody sticking out. Like who's gonna be? And the problem I have with it is that when you talk to people in real life, you understand that, man, people are different. Like people are unique, but they just feel like, oh, because this guy's winning doing it this way, maybe I need to just copy him so I can win. Not knowing that you can win doing it your own way. Yes, you need to have like those same building blocks like consistency, delaying gratification, but all the extra stuff, that's all you, man. Like use the foundational pieces, but then use what God gave you. Specifically, you would be able to win, man. You don't got to copy somebody else. You ain't got to do that, man. You got what it takes. You might need to sharpen your sword a little bit. You might need some extra information. Okay, let me understand about YouTube. Let me understand what it takes to create a good thumbnail, which I'm still working on. Let me understand what it takes to be able to actually outline a YouTube video so I'm not just rambling like this YouTube video, right? Let me learn this stuff. But as Randall Branch, as the man that God created me, I have enough value to be able to provide, to be able to win on YouTube, be able to win on social media. And I'm not working to do things the way somebody else did it. I'm not trying to be, even the guys I look up to that are winning with social media, I'm not trying to beat them. I'm not trying to beat them. I want to be the dude on social media that people see me doing this way and they copy me. I want to be the person that people copy. I don't want to be the person copying other people. I promise you, either you're being you and people are looking at you and copying you, or you're copying somebody else. There is no in between. On social media, in real life, with the way you dress, with the way you talk, either you're being you and people are copying you, or you're copying somebody else. And I'm not copying nobody. So people are going to have to copy me. It is what it is. So I say all this to say this. I'm not working to go on viral. I'm not looking to go on viral. I'm looking to build this community no matter how long it takes. And I even talked about it in my last video. I do believe in setting goals and looking at things like, okay, I want to have this amount of subscribers. That stuff is cool, but, I truly believe in God. And I believe that when it's time for me to be able to receive the blessings that God has in store for me, I'll get them. So right now, I'm just focused on being the man I need to be. Focused on controlling my lust. Focused on controlling my mind, which I could use to then control my body, which I could use to then control my business, right? I'm not worried about how many followers and how many subscribers I need to get. I'm not worried about how much money, I'm not setting those goals. And I'm still working on understanding how I can make sure I'm still aligned with God's purpose for my life while actually still setting goals. Because I believe that's such a gray area, right? But right now I'm just focused on being the best man I need to be. Being the man I need to be that's worthy of the blessings that God has for me. And chasing virality is not conducive with that. I want to build a community of people who are serious about personal growth, about fitness, about business, about becoming better in those areas. I want to document my journey in all three of these areas. I didn't start from the bottom, but with fitness, man, with business and with personal growth, man, I have work to do. I still have work to do, but I really have work to do. And I'm making progress in these areas, y'all, and I want to show y'all that. You can make progress in these areas, but it starts with you. And I want a community of people who are pursuing excellence relentlessly in these fields. I don't want to just have a whole bunch of viewers just for the sake of having viewers. What's the point of that? So if you're someone who's interested in my fitness, my business, my personal growth journey, and you're on your own fitness, business, and personal growth journey, man, it's a lot of things for us to talk about. It's a lot of things that we will talk about on this channel, but we're going to have fun, man. I'll get into actual nuances like within fitness, within business, within personal growth. I'll show myself I'll show myself going to like my clothing manufacturer, or going to my fragrance manufacturer, or working with my meal prep company that I'm gonna start. Like I'll actually show in the field footage of that, lifestyle footage of that, gym vlogs, nutrition. Like it's just gonna be a lot. And the world will tell me, or social media would tell me to just pick one. Like, nah, I'm not gonna pick one, man. This is me. This is Randall. I'm not just fitness. I'm not just business. I'm not just, no. I'm gonna show everything I have. I'd rather have 5,000 subscribers and be able to be my full. I'd rather have 5,000 subscribers and be able to be my full authentic self than have 20,000 subscribers because I dimmed myself just to fitness. And I just spilled my water, y'all, so I'll clean it up later, though. We in YouTube mode right now. So yeah, hit that subscribe button if you like this video, man. Join the community. If you like what I got going on, join the community, man. New videos every Monday and Thursday. A community post every Sunday and Wednesday. Subscribe to the channel, like it. I got my clothing gym collection dropping next Monday, May 26th. So if you guys are into gym clothing, you guys can check that out at Randall Branch Clothing on the Instagram. And it's just gonna be, I'm excited about the grind, man. I'm excited that I know that I have work to do, and I'm a willful worker. And if you understand what I'm saying, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, it can't help but excite you because you can't help but just see all the growth that you're gonna eventually make. And then just seeing you, like, I just see myself as like a 35-year-old man looking back on the workout I did in my early 20s. And that just excites me. And it's just about the daily work. And the daily work, it motivates me. So yeah, guys, subscribe, like, share. We'll be back on Thursday with another YouTube video. This is Randall Branch Collection, Randall Branch, and we checking out, man. I'm not chasing virality. I'm building a community. And I welcome you to join that community only if it's right for you. Only if it's right for you, man. If you're looking to pursue excellence within fitness, within business, within personal growth, join the community, man. Iron sharpens iron. Randall Branch Media, man. We checking out.